Would you do 500 days on YouTube just for fun? Just to earn a skill? I wanted to become a better public speaker. I was scared of the camera. If I can't talk alone, what makes me think that I can talk in front of other people? I did some journaling and I wanted to share what came up for me. Was it a good ride? Was it a terrible idea? Was it a complete waste of time? Maybe, but let's find out. Starting it was probably the easier part, or the fact that I went into it with the intention of talking about only things that I love to talk about, which is art. I wanted to find a place where I can intellectually massage my own brain. Does that make sense? By talking about the creative arts and self-expression and the next best thing that helped me and I didn't think that I would enjoy doing was pointing and shooting. Just setting up the camera, trying to find a nice spot. I used to really fret over lighting. And as you can see in this video, I've just decided to go to where I'm comfiest. It can be outside, it can be inside, it can be 2 in the morning, it can be 2 in the afternoon. It really doesn't matter. Just pointing and shooting and then being okay with that in the moment. My biggest lesson from pointing and shooting is just following that intention, that nudge, that internal push. I think when you wake up that part of yourself that wishes to create just for the sake of producing something that your heart desires is so cool. So cool. I mean, there's probably a more articulate way to say that. But the biggest and best lesson that I learned, anything can be a mulligan. You can have a do-over. If this video doesn't work, you just delete it, or you save it, or you post it, decide that it doesn't work, unlist it. You always get a mulligan if you want it. And giving yourself that permission, being like, not every piece is going to be a masterpiece, and some of them are just doing the reps, but you only get better. Having awareness, if you're feeling authentic in the video. I went through a phase where I tried to script everything and I mulliganed a lot of it. So make sure it resonates with you. This is a reframe for the perspective shift. Good enough. Leave it at 80%. I get 20% of error room. It's like when people say C is equal to degrees. They mastered the good enough. Making videos and recording myself, making art, talking about art, shifting to coaching, shifting to astrology, coming back to art. When you talk about something that you absolutely love, it just translates so well. It lands, it resonates, it's aligned. And that's where we get flow state. I want to chase flow state in storytelling, in video editing, in making art, building a studio, whatever it is that I'm doing with my hands that helps me ground into the moment. I'm always looking for flow state. Please tell me where your flow state lands. By trusting myself, I was able to find true self-expression, true experimentation, true expansion, because I'm listening to what my body wants. I'm listening to when it's resistant to doing something and I don't want to do it. I'm procrastinating. I ask myself why. Adopting all the other insights, being good enough, having the mulligan, speaking about what you love, finding flow state, kind of create this bubble. It protects me from negative energy and bad jujubes, where I can just consistently trust myself. Because I feel like when those things get under my skin, then I have a really hard time trusting myself. Would I do another 500 days? Well, I haven't really given up, and I kind of like this random documentary. I think about when I was younger and I used to do these 30-second vlogs all over the world, made a bunch of B-roll and made these cute little clips. I have a whole YouTube channel that hosts those, and I haven't come back to them, and I would love to continue to make videos. I really do enjoy it. If you're able to find the enjoyment in verbalizing and verbally processing things, teaching people stuff, synthesizing information and education for people to do even better, then we're putting out the goodwill. It just put out that good energy. This is a shout out to every single YouTuber out there. I see what you're doing, and it's pretty fantastic. I've learned a lot about myself, about confidence, about public speaking, about being authentic, about being good enough, and just putting myself out there and not being afraid. Debunk the fear. You don't have to subscribe to it. Yeah, debunk the fear. Subscribe to that. That sounds way better. Thanks for watching. Hit like and subscribe if you want to hear more. 500 days of self-expression on YouTube. Lessons, insights, and reframes. Enjoy. My name's Jenny. My name's Jenny, your host.